Welcome to Rose Red Homestead, where Jim, who is right here.
Hi, how are you? My face was cut off.
Uh-oh. There we go.
A little better. Oh, there I am. Hi,
Okay.
how are all of you?
And I are on our way into town to do a little bit of prepping at our grocery store. Now, this is not a big box store. It requires no membership of any kind. And it is the grocery store where we have shopped for pretty much the entire 12, how many years?
Going on 13.
Going on 13 years that we have lived in this place. It's just a hometown grocery store. It is not a fancy schmancy store. It has most of what we have needed. Sometimes we have to go shopping at different places, but for what we are going to do with prepping today, we are going to just do right at the grocery store. Jim, I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure what we're going to get, but we're going to figure out how we're going to, 3 meals or 3 days, 3 meals each day, and how we're going to figure that out.
From my perspective, I don't usually shop this way. I make most of our food from scratch, and so I'm not buying meals per se in the grocery store. So this is going to be way out of my comfort zone. I don't even know what they carry, other than sometimes we buy canned vegetables, but I don't know what they carry in the way of meats or breakfast foods or things that we can use that will be non-perishable for 6 months. I'm worried. I usually travel with a list. I don't have even a list because I don't know what to do. So we'll kind of figure it out. This may take a couple of trips to the grocery store before we get things figured out. I was reading some of the comments on our Micro Moment Monday, and people are very excited about this series. So part of my nervousness is I sure don't want to let anybody down. We're going to do the very best that we can. So the next stop will be the grocery store. All right, here we are in the store. We just got permission from the manager that it's okay for us to do what we're going to do. We just can't interfere with anyone else's shopping. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. All right, so we've got Spam up there. Jim hates Spam, but
Vienna
I may
sausage,
get some. Yeah, there's Vienna sausage. So these are kind of where the meats are. So we have clams, all kinds of tuna, corned beef. Okay, Jim, we're gonna do one corned beef. $6.59, $7.19. For corned beef, I'm going with the National brand.
roast beef.
I'm gonna try some Vienna sausages. I think we're gonna taste test these before we include them. Here is a can of chicken. So much more expensive buying them individually like this, but that's what we're doing. It's one of the things that we are checking on.
Do you want to get a can of tuna?
Yes, I want to get a can of tuna. Star-Kissed.
Want the water pack?
3. Yes, I want water pack. In water. Okay. That's it. And Spam, regular Spam. Okay. I wish they had a half can. Okay.
That would cost twice as much.
All right, over here we have Din Timor beef stew. I kind of did not want to buy pre-made meals, so we could buy pre-made chili, but I don't want to do that. I want to kind of make it myself.
Okay. You did talk about mac and cheese.
Okay, I'm going to get a small container of these little onions. I'm looking for flavor. So here's this. And I'm going to get cut green beans. These are 89 cents for Food Club. Okay. And I'm going to get a can of carrots. And a can of shoestring beets.
Corn?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of these. Oh geez, $2 for that size of a can. Sweet potatoes are good. Do they come in a smaller size can?
Doesn't look like it. You could get some beans.
All right, I want some sauerkraut. I'm putting meals together in my head. We may get home with some things that we're not going to use. Then we will subtract them from our grocery bill. So we can have oh, I want some whole potatoes. Since we can't have fresh potatoes, I'm gonna get some whole potatoes. Okay. Hamburger helper. No, we can't have any hamburger. So pastaroni shells with white cheddar. These are on sale. So here is some pasta.
Chicken.
Does it have chicken in it?
I don't know. That's what I'm going to be looking. Linguine and chicken, broccoli flavored sauce. Way down, 2/3 the way down, so there isn't going to be a whole lot of that.
Well, let's just try it and we'll see.
Okay.
Look at these, Jim. Suddenly salads. Never seen those before.
Neither of them. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah, let
Betty
me.
Crocker wasn't a real person, by the way.
I know.
I just made her up to be able to sell all this stuff.
Is everything we need in the box?
Well,
All right, so I'm going to get some beans here for 3-bean chili.
stirring crumble, cooked bacon, chopped green onion, chopped.
Okay, so we have some soup mixes here. Jim is checking to see if we have to add any fresh ingredients. My word, these prices just sent me through the roof.
Doesn't say. All of that is German onions.
And then we have all kinds of potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Stovetop stuffing. Okay, so here's mashed potatoes. That's such a tiny bag for $1.50. So I'm going to get a box of mashed potatoes for $3.49.
Crumbled bacon, chopped green onion, cheddar cheese.
Yeah, we can't have that. Well, Too bad for the potato soup.
You know, potato soup by itself.
We could have vegetable beef. So that's $5 for that vegetable soup.
Bursting with medley of pasta, rice, barley soup, lentils, veggies, spoon and joy.
All right, I'm going to get a stovetop stuffing mix. That would go good with our chunked chicken.
So you have to add all that stuff.
You have to add what stuff? I thought it said just add water.
Savory, rich bathroom.
Right here on the back.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Okay, so just add water and minutes to serve. Homemade.
All right, I'm going to look at macaroni and cheese again. I think this might be good. I don't know what the best brand of mac and cheese is.
Maybe it has
Family size, original flavor, $3.89. Okay.
beef flavored. Okay, so beef broth, bursting medley, pasta, rice, barley, lentils, veggies.
Okay.
If you want to make it better, you can add.
Oh, look at all these quickie meals. Put in your microwave, add water.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to skip those. Do we need any diced tomatoes?
I don't know what for.
Yes, we do. 99 cents for our 3 canned chili. I don't think so.
Navy bean soup.
Jim, we could do spaghetti.
Yeah, we could. So where is?
Spaghetti is there, and we could
that's
get
there.
we could maybe get a little.
I'm looking for a little one, but I don't see a little one.
Well, we're serving 4, so at least we could get a little meat in this one. Here is Italian sausage and garlic. Yep, that would work. Okay. Well, here we are at home. Everything is all spread out. And boy, oh boy, I really learned a lot. I think I did a terrible job, frankly. Only this little bit of food was $102. And it just blew me away. I can't believe how expensive it is to shop for just a very few meals and to buy things in, smaller sizes like this. But that's what we said we would do, and so we're going to follow through with it because I know some of you have to do that. And my gosh, it certainly is opening my eyes to what others are faced with when trying to prepare emergency meals. I don't even have everything we need yet, but I have a better idea, I think, of what I'm going to do. So let's just give it a quick rundown. Over here, I have some oil and some syrup. Over here, I have all of our protein, all of our meats, chicken, Vienna sausage, which I don't care for, Spam, which Jim doesn't care for. No, that's corned beef. Spam, which Jim doesn't care for. It's a throwback from his childhood and some really bad cooking. And actually, you're supposed to store what you eat and eat what you store, so I've broken a couple of rules there. We're going to try some things out to see if we could stand it. This is the fruit. I have mandarin oranges, pineapple, and pears. Here are some vegetables, including some green chilies. Back here, I have a very small package of craisins, very small package of crispy fried onions. I'm going to make a casserole using mushroom soup, the traditional Thanksgiving casserole. Beans and some tomatoes. I'm going to make a 3-canned bean chili. It will be meatless. Sauerkraut I'm going to pair with the corned beef. We're going to experiment with that. This row I have a lot of pre-prepared meals. This is suddenly salad. This is the
Mac and cheese.
Thank you, the mac and cheese, some mashed potatoes, some stovetop stuffing, a very small package of pancake mix, and this is another meal in a box, chicken broccoli. Without the chicken, it's just chicken broth. Some pasta. Here is some corn muffin mix to go with our 3 canned bean chili. And then here is a package of vegetable beef. And I have spaghetti right here, but I have nothing to go with the spaghetti yet. So the picante sauce will go with the chili. Here's steel cut oats for breakfast, and then I have a selection. Because we'll be without a refrigerator, I bought individual servings of a couple of drinks. There are 12 of them, so that's enough for 3 breakfasts for 4 people. So this was such an eye-opener to me. Jim and I kind of talked about it all the way home. And it would be far more economical to get a lot of these things in bulk. And not everyone has room for that. But I'm now thinking about the possibility of making a list of several meals that you could do just by prepping in the grocery store. And then if you follow the plan, like my sister Cindy and I have put out there in our big food storage book, 2 weeks of planning like this, just for the grocery store, and that would be 42 meals. 2 weeks worth of 3 meals a day is 42 meals. And then you bought all of the ingredients that you would need to fix those meals for 2 weeks. You would have a 2-week supply of emergency food. And then you could repeat that, just like we talk about in our food storage book. You could repeat that over and over again and work up to a year's supply just by doing this kind of thing. We're going to keep going. We're going to test some of these foods. Some of these things are very unfamiliar to me, so I have to be sure that we like them before we would actually select them for finalists in our emergency meals from the grocery store. So next up on Friday, I will have divided these into meals. I will have the list of what ingredients are needed for each of the meals and have them divided into bins for day 1, day 2, and day 3, so we'll go over them then. So thank you. I know many of you are going to have some great suggestions, which I look forward to. So thanks for sticking with us on this. I know I'm learning a lot, a whole lot, and I hope you are too. So we'll see you on Friday for the next video in this little series.